starting lineup includes storm specialist Dr. Greg Postel alongside meteorologist Carfagno and myself, Alex Wallace, here to get you ready for what is ahead in your day.
I'm feeling so light with the weather that we're having. It's a great day for spring training. Looking out there today in the Tampa area, I mean, blue sky, warming up.
Full disclosure, Jen, Alex and I were trying to get you to take the day off today.
I know, that's true.
Because it's so nice out.
She loves us so much. She just couldn't
and
do
is so committed to all of you.
It was hard, I tell you. With weather like this outside for so many of you, it's hard to kind of keep yourself inside today. We'll see if I make it through the show.
Right. If all of a sudden she's gone,
you know why?
She's out by the pool.
Yes. All right. Now, let's talk temperatures, though.
Not yet, Jen. Don't leave.
I know, right? I'm on my way to show you some of these temperatures that we're going to be finding out there. I mean, above average for so many. It's not just in the south, and we're talking Tampa. Tampa's not even above average. You get nice weather anyway. But above average across most of the east, all of the upper Midwest, and in a big way across the northern plains, the Southwest, it's downright hot there. We're talking Tampa in spring training, and boy, Arizona in spring training has been pretty hot. Now, today's temperatures are going up to nearly 80 in so many spots. Dallas, Atlanta, Birmingham, I'm looking at you as well. Raleigh, we're going to the mid-70s. A week ago, you guys had a snow day, right? Was it just a week ago? Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how time flies. Now, as we look ahead to the pattern, I know you're wondering how long is this going to last. There is a little blemish in the warmth, and you see a little bit dip in the jet stream, and temperatures cool down a little bit, but honestly, not that far from average, and the trend is very mild looking ahead through the next 3 days, and even into the weekend, really. Tomorrow's going to be a peak. Well, today is the peak one, 274 million above average. Tomorrow will still be a big one with 244. And then by the time we get to Friday, it gets knocked down to just over 150 million. That will be above average. Friday's temperatures, though, are still on the mild side. I mean, look at New York, 50. Look at Chicago, 57. Even Atlanta, you're not 78 or 79, but you're still 69, which is on the warm side. And that's really the trend for so many. Denver, we're going to be in the 60s. Seattle, we're going to be in the 50s as well. So looking ahead then, we'll talk about where we were and where we're going. February's temperatures overall have been very cold across a lot of the northern tier, the northeast. We had, though, sort of a warm start to the month for so many, like in the south, and that has really taken over as your biggest departures. Now, as we look ahead, we're expecting March to be above average across the south, places that, when you look at the record books for February, will actually finish above average, believe it or not, despite that snow. All right, here, Alex, it's midweek. Any rain in sight?
Yeah, we've certainly do. Details, of course, not worked out, but long heads up for you to be looking out for some nasty storms. Well, starting lineup, including our storm specialist, Dr. Greg Postel, alongside meteorologist Carfagno, and myself, Alex Wallace, here to get you ready for what is ahead in your day.
So Alex and I just shared a little laugh as we were starting, and I need to explain why. So I felt something jingle in my pocket. I so rarely have pockets. This dress has pockets, which is amazing, right?
That was number one, which made me laugh.
I checked my pocket. I was like, what's in there? It's coins.
Coins.
So I think the last time I probably wore this dress was back in the spring when we were probably talking about hail.
Oh,
so
wow.
it actually plays right into that forecast of storms that Greg just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we could see hail, any of one of those sizes next week on Tuesday.
I've got one of everything, quarter, nickel.
We might need to bring some sports equipment, too, in like golf balls. I mean, you never know. It's a long way out. But, I mean, we're dealing with a severe weather potential event along the southern tier early next week.
Yeah, we are. And meanwhile, we've got a lot of warmth to talk about as well. Temperatures, I mean, in Florida in the 70s, we're talking about the spring training. It's downright hot in some other spots.
It is. Yeah. There's some sweating going on out there, no doubt about it.
Do you want to take those coins?
No, I put them back in the pocket. Yeah, it's just rare to have pockets, All right, let me show you guys temperatures. I mean, look, pockets.
Jen, do you hear what's going on?
This is my walkout song. Okay, this is a great day. The weather is beautiful and perfect out there. And earlier I was like, we should have walkout music. Like the baseball players walk out when they're walking out to the bases. Because since we're talking baseball today in spring training, and I was like, I want short skirt weather for my walkout music today, since this is short skirt weather in the South anyway. Maybe you're not wearing short skirts yet to the north, but we've all seen it.
I mean, it's only late February. Let's not get crazy. We can't write it off just yet.
I mean, honestly, even if we were late March, I would still be saying you can't write it off.
Yeah, I mean, Mother Nature always has snow in us for March and April, even beyond in some places.
Yeah. Taylor says you were talking about the ice, the lake ice.
Yeah. I mean, better be safe than sorry, right? If you don't feel comfortable, don't get out there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's something that I always wonder, like, how do you know? I mean, you know where it is where you measure it, but how do you know what the whole lake is? Yeah. But it's a really fun way to recreate, too. So when it's safe, I can understand why you want to go out there.
Trust your instincts also.
Yeah. Well, keep your comments coming. You can share them on social media. Also share any pics and video using the hashtag YesTV, and we will be sharing them on the show. And nearly 100.
Well, you know, sometimes amid the devastation left by the fires, families find some small reminders of what is most important.
Our senior national correspondent, Justin Michaels, joins us now with one such story.
Well, let me introduce you to this couple.
I've been holding up watching it because I wanted to see it and watch it together with you.
Well, let me introduce you to Andy and Kristen Jensen. What a wonderful, wonderful family. And I see misty eyes.
I saw the misty eyes. Yes, it definitely tugged at my heartstrings. I know, Alex, thank you. You know, it's so symbolic of, you know, what so many people went through. But they've got the core of their family still together, and that's what that ring symbolizes.
And do you know what also, here's this family, and all they can do is focus on those kids and moving that family forward. And they're doing that.
Yeah,
awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great stuff, great stuff. Well, the long journey of recovery following the LA wildfires, it is only just beginning.
Yeah, and not only are the people healing, but so are the animals who escaped. Here's a sneak peek of what's ahead tomorrow. Warm weather or champagne problems that we are talking about. It's not all fun and games.
It's not. No. It's not. Luke says, heat it up. 90s. Such a huge difference.
Greg is giving a knowing glance. He's like, see, we all want this weather that doesn't actually exist, but we want it now and always.
Right. You always want the weather that you don't have. The weather. It's the weather that you got.
Isn't that human nature?
Yeah.
Just in general, what you don't have, you just kind of want.
Yeah.
I think I'm onto something with this, like my retirement plan of chasing good weather. Maybe I should just do like tours. Guaranteed good weather.
Yeah.
But like, it would be, I would tailor it to your likes. For you, I take you to 90. For you, I take you to 70.
Okay. I'd sign up.
It's a lot of work.
Jen, you're always chasing something that way, right?
Keep those comments coming. We'll share them on the show.
Outlook there. So big heads up to be on the outlook for some big storms next week. Well, your starting lineup includes storm specialist Dr. Greg Postel, alongside meteorologist Jen Carfagno, and myself, Alex Wallace, here to get you ready for what is ahead in your day.
It's a good day out there for spring training, that's for sure. We're highlighting some spots today, and this is Goodyear, Arizona, where we're into the 60s, and we're warming up from there. Yesterday, we were at 90 in so many spots in Arizona, 90 plus.
Probably going to be that way again today. Or close to it.
Very close.
Really close. I mean, no clouds to block the temps. So we've got a lot of above average, not just in the Southwest, but across the country.
And Jen, you're much above average as you talk about the temperatures, right?
Thank you. I do feel above average today.
Yes.
I'm feeling it. We got the music.
You got it all, right?
We got it all. We've got temperatures that are running on the warm side for a lot of you. And for some of you, you just deserve this considering how cold it has been, especially in the Dakotas and Nebraska, even really down to Kansas. What a big change. I love it so much, but I definitely feel what Ed is saying, which is like, you know it's not going to last.
When do you really say, okay, I can relax, we're in it? Can you ever really say that? I mean, when is that time?
I get worried about a wedge in June, so no, I can't. Trav says, we already had faux spring.
That is true.
Well, thank you all for participating today. That was a fun question. We enjoyed your answers. Up next, we got meteorologist Felicia Combs and Chris Bruin. They are on the afternoon drive when Weather Channel Live gets into gear. That's coming up at the top of the hour. We will see you tomorrow.